What if the pain in your lower back isn't a sign of aging, but a message your body has been trying to deliver for years? Most people over 50 brush it off as normal, something that just happens with age. But the truth is far more empowering. It's not age, it's adaptation. Your spine has spent decades adjusting to how you sit, how you walk, how you bend, and how you carry the weight of your life. And now it's simply asking you to pay attention. That pinch when you stand up, the stiffness when you put on socks, the ache that lingers after sitting too long, these aren't signs of weakness. They're signs of patterns that can be reversed, retrained, and relieved. In this video, I am going to share 4 powerful neuromuscular reset movements that help restore the natural balance of your spine, sometimes in under 30 seconds. Before we begin, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. For millions of adults over 50, lower back pain has become so common that people assume it's natural. But here is what most doctors never explained. The pain isn't usually in the muscles. It's in a joint that stopped moving properly years ago. The lumbosacral joint, the final joint in your spine, is responsible for absorbing the force of every step you take, every chair you sit in, and every time you bend forward. But habits like slouching on the couch, sitting for long hours, leaning on one side, and working from bed slowly jam this joint out of position. This creates a condition called joint stacking, where years of uneven pressure freeze the joint like a rusted hinge. Why our brain senses this and sends pain signals not because you're damaged, but to protect you. This is why stretching alone doesn't fix back pain. If the joint stays locked, the pain always returns. The 4 movements we're about to do don't just stretch muscles, they unlock the joint, restore spinal motion, and teach your body how to move safely again. Let's begin with movement 1, the prone elbow press. Lie face down on the floor, relax your forehead, and gently press up onto your elbows while keeping your hips on the ground. This creates a soft back bend. Hold for 30 seconds and breathe. This movement reverses hours of slouching and slowly decompresses the stuck joint at the base of your spine. Many people feel relief in as little as 20 seconds, not because their muscles suddenly became flexible, but because their spine finally got space to move. This position reduces pressure, calms pain signals, and reactivates the stabilizer muscles along your spine. It's not about forcing movement. It's about reminding your nervous system of what neutral feels like again. Movement 2 is the supine knee rotation, also known as the gentle unwinding. Lie on your back, lift your knees, and let them fall side to side in a slow, controlled rhythm. This movement restores rotation, something most adults lose with age because our habits walking, sitting, standing don't require rotational movement. But the spine depends on rotation to stay healthy. These gentle swings send calming signals to the nervous system, reducing tension, fear, and muscle guarding. It's like oiling a stiff joint. For many people, this is the moment they feel hope because they suddenly feel movement in a place that once felt stuck. Movement 3 is the bird dog with knee hover. Begin on your hands and knees, tighten your core, lift one arm, and gently hover the opposite knee an inch off the ground. Hold briefly, then switch sides. This movement wakes up the deep spinal stabilizer called the multifidus. After 50 and especially after back pain, this muscle often goes silent. When it shuts down, your spine loses control and stability. Suddenly, everyday tasks feel harder. The knee hover reawakens these deep muscles, improving balance, posture, and walking stability. You're not training your abs. You're rebuilding your spine's internal protective system. Movement 4 is standing hip circles, also known as the pelvic compass. Stand tall, lightly touch a wall for balance, and draw slow circles with your raised knee. Most people have never trained the small hip stabilizers that keep the pelvis level during walking. When these muscles weaken, the pelvis tilts with each step, putting torque on the lower back. Hip circles strengthen these stabilizers, improve posture, reduce back strain, and dramatically lower the risk of falls. This simple movement recalibrates your body's internal GPS, your sense of balance and alignment. Here's what I want you to remember. You are not fragile. You are adaptive. Your spine, joints, and muscles have been adjusting to how you live, not how old you are, and that means change is always possible. Start small. Do even one of these movements daily. Don't chase pain relief. Chase control. Because when you move with intention, your body listens. And when your body listens, it heals. Pain shrinks our world. It makes us trust our bodies less. But every intentional movement is an act of courage. It's a message that says, this is not how it ends. This is how I begin again. These 4 movements may seem simple, but their impact is profound. They speak directly to your nervous system, reminding your brain that your body is still capable, responsive, and worthy of care. So don't chase perfection. Chase presence. Let consistency, not intensity, lead your healing. If you felt even a moment of relief or a breath of hope, hold on to that. Build on it, because you are not your pain. You are a living, adapting, learning body. And your turning point begins right now.